We might see activation of the Russian offensive, as Chechen forces received their order. It's day 462 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Bilohorivka, as I told you in my last report, that situation is hitting up here. Today a report came that Russian armed forces have increased their pressure significantly. At northern flank, Russian forces are pushing southwards and westwards in order to reach the Seversky Donets River. Their plan is to cross the river and cut the road that leads to the settlement. In fact, they were able to capture this area after the recent push. On the other side, at the southern flank, Russian forces are pushing northwards and westwards. Now if we look at the topographic map, then you can see Russian forces control heights in this area. So it is logical that they will move something like this, as it can minimize any height advantage Ukrainian forces have. After they capture these heights, it will be very hard for Ukrainian forces to hold the settlement. At the eastern side, Russian DRG are working heavily. They launch multiple attacks per day on different Ukrainian positions in order to find any weak spot. Report says aviation is also active, along with increased use of drones. Apparently paratroopers are also working in this area. Now moving to Kupiansk, after the recent Russian advance, Ukrainian DRG have become highly active. They have tried numerous times to find any weak spot in Russian defensive lines, but so far they have failed. But the report suggests Russia is planning to advance towards Kupiansk, but this should be taken with a grain of salt, as we are seeing movements in other areas also. But if Russia is planning to take Kupiansk, then they have to take Sinkivka first. But in order to do that, they have to increase pressure from the eastern side first. And so far we have not seen this type of movement, but intensity has increased from low to medium. So coming days will paint a better picture. The Russian Ministry of Defense has issued a new order to Chechen forces to redeploy their forces to the front line. According to the order, they are responsible for the whole Donetsk front. In addition, the Chechen forces must begin active hostilities and liberate a number of settlements in the area. However, the first stage of this operation has been going on for several days now. The command headquarters have been developing plans for advance. Combat units are being prepared for assault operations, with active support of the Ministry of Defense and General Staff of Russian Armed Forces. Similar orders are being issued to other units located on the Zaporizhzhia and Kherson front. Tactical preparation was carried out in all these places. In fact, as per report, they have already started attacking Maryinka. Due to the recent strike by Russian armed forces on Odessa, they were able to sink a medium-sized landing ship named Yuri Olifarenko. As per report, as a result of impact, fire broke out, after which the BC detonated, which resulted in significant losses. The Russian Ministry of Defense has now confirmed this. Some sources are saying that this is a Russian offensive, but it's too early to say. But one thing's for sure, we are seeing movement on the entire front. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.